viewers, this is your boy Mechanimal, and today we're going to teach you guys a good, quick, and efficient routine for the abs that you can do at home and pretty much anywhere. Of course, I'm around the park today. It's beautiful and sunny, but it's a routine that requires no equipment, and you could just pretty much work on strength and repetition and all the good things that you need to make. To get like a good pump in the abs. But as I always mention, focus more on performance. So the design is going to be designed in a way that you'll be training as an athlete, and at the same time getting the repetition and the failure later on to stimulate some type of muscle growth or stimulation that's required for you to have a chiseled ab. Because we know abs are made in the kitchen. No matter how many abs you do, you will not without the proper cardio or diet, you cannot have a crisp and chisel abs or six-pack. So 3 different exercises. We're gonna start with a sturdy whole body hold that will test your strength, as we want to train as athletes. And then, because I've seen people with six-packs with some fucking, excuse my language, weak core. So having 6 packs doesn't necessarily mean that you have like a strong core. So, and to me, I don't want you to have some 6 packs and having a core that does not go with the look of it. Yeah, the other way around would be good, and even better if you have best of both worlds, like this one right here. So we're gonna go sturdy. We're gonna have a sturdy hollow body hold. I'm gonna show you how it's performed to hold the hollow body. It's harder than it seems. A lot of time people hang on that hollow body, look like they have the whole body, but the pelvis is not tilted enough to get rid of the lumbar curve, and thus not only putting some strain on the lower body, but you're not putting optimal tension in your core for you to make it stronger. And then the second exercise will be the dynamic motion, which will be the V raise. So from that hollow body, that banana shape, fold up and touch up the extremities, unfold down, touch up the extremity and unfold down, and then last but not least, we get back again on that hollow body, and instead of both limbs reaching out to each other limbs, it will be the opposite one reaching out to the other. So pretty much the next exercise will be some V raises, but in 2 different manners. So we start with like a static to test your strength, and then we finish on with some dynamic to give you some repetition, so you get best of both worlds at the same time. So as of the rep range, I would suggest for the whole body, just try the first time to test how long you can hold the whole body. Whatever time you can hold it for, just go down to I would say between 2/3 and half. Half will be a general rule of thumb. Because no matter what the rest of your program look like, it will still be manageable. Now, if you have a specific tailored program, you could add the intensity of it, but half of the time of your maximum will be good for the whole body hold in that routine. Then for the second exercise, the rep range will be half of the amount of second that you held the whole body for. And for the third exercise, it will be the same amount of repetition that you had for the V sits, the same amount for each side of the leg. It will be simpler to just go and show you guys how it's done. Let's go, follow me. Alright, so we're here, so we're going to get on with the routine. And for the whole body, I get about, let's say, 1 minute max for the whole body hold. It's 31, so I'm gonna go for 30 seconds for the whole body for myself, and half of it will be 15 repetition after the 30 seconds for the V sit up, and we're gonna end up with 15 repetition, the opposite leg reach for each side. So let's do it. Here, stop here. I'm gonna time myself.
here, you get that whole body, get rid of the hole. Next, we're going to go for the rib raises. So here, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. And as you can see, it's pretty challenging. So feel free to get about, depending on your endurance, between 0 and 30 seconds. No longer than 30 seconds in between those exercises. And while I'm talking right now, in the next few seconds, I'm gonna start the third exercise, which will be the opposite leg. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And like you can see, the whole time, ideally, you maintain that hollow body. That means your abs always engaged. And I'm gonna go for the next set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, whew. Yep. So for the third, I'd like to mention that while you have your feet hanging, your arm hanging in that hollow, while the two limbs are moving, the other remain the same. So I would not want you to have this down and do this. Maybe for the less advanced one, that's fine. But for those who can crunch and hold, that will be the ideal way to go about it. So not hanging down, everything engaged, and then while everything is engaged, you move side to side and involving a little bit of the obliques. The second exercise, the same thing, keeping the hollow here, and then reaching out, reaching out, reaching out. If you're weak, you could be there. Then again, you have to lift and then come out, bring it down, lift, come out by any means. But I'm just showing the optimal way, the most challenging version of all these exercises. And last but not least, of course, the hollow here, never here. Here, come closer. See here, somebody can still have the legs up and have that empty space in there. You want to get rid of that empty space is by crunching as hard as possible and compressing your spine. So that's pretty much that. No fluffy, what you call them, ab exercise in 5 or 6. This is not gonna give you 6 packs. It will give you 6 packs when you get your diet on point, when you do enough cardio to be on a deficit for those who want to lose weight. But one thing I can guarantee is this is working that like solid foundation in the bottom, waiting for you to unveil it with a good diet. And it's training your core to be strong enough to be athletic, perform in all your fitness endeavor. So this is pretty much that.
six-pack, core, abs, strong, like a rock solid, like some people told, comparing me to the hog rider, the gorilla, whatever it is, everything is, and we always be smart, the mechanical way. Salute.